Hi, welcome back to my Disney family. So Jackson's taking a nap, and on this nice Sunday winter day, we're doing our top 10 quick service restaurants. And you can see hubby's with me today.
At Universal Studios.
And we are doing Disney top 10, not Universal.
Okay.
So these are not in any particular order. Also remember that quick service is usually an entree and a drink. That is one quick service credit. And these are types of restaurants that you can just, you don't have to make dining reservations for. You just walk up, order at a window or a kiosk, and then
Have a seat, find a fight for a place to sit sometimes.
well, not always.
Not
but
always.
Sometimes, especially
When
in
we
the
go.
summer. We go in the summer a lot just because of our jobs. So it's just how it works. So number one, Sunshine Seasons at Epcot in the Land Pavilion.
Very good.
What have we had?
The best part about it is just you get so much selection.
Yeah, there's the different windows.
So much booths or booth area
There's kind
sections
of-
you can walk through and look.
There's kind of like a barbecue kiosk
Chinese,
area.
American.
And there's a bakery plus the refillable drinks. Some of the quick services.
They don't have refillable drinks there.
Well, no, but some of the quick service locations, someone's getting you your drink.
But here you're doing it
Here
yourself.
you're doing it yourself. So you can sneak back in and refill your drink if you need to.
You're not supposed to,
But you can.
but she has.
So
And I probably have to.
I really love their sweet and sour chicken. We've had that. We've had their shrimp and lo mein.
I had the pork loin last time. It was pretty dry. Very tasty, but very dry.
I love their.
I think I asked for an M-piece, which I probably shouldn't have done that, and I think I made it more dry.
Yeah, I like their rotisserie chicken. Their bakery, they have a key lime tart, which I love. Super, super yummy. So this is a really good spot. It's in the Land Pavilion where the land is and Soarin', which has just been redone. So definitely
My favorite right at Epcot.
check that out. So number 2 is at Disney Springs.
Wolfgang Buck Express. Very good, very rich, very authentic. Let's say.
It's at the marketplace, so it's over by like World of Disney, the Penn Trader Shop, all of that stuff. There is another Wolfgang Puck cafe and dining room that's on the complete other side of Disney Springs. Go to the marketplace at the Wolfgang Puck Express.
Great service.
I loved
food.
the pizza.
I
Pizza was
had
really
the barbecue
good.
chicken last time.
I had
It
pepperoni.
was really good.
It was yum.
Our son had the macaroni and cheese, very rich in cheese. He wasn't too fond of it, but we really enjoyed it.
And I loved desserts, so I got like a cheesecake, and it was like creme brulee at the
I
top.
don't remember what I had for dessert.
I don't remember. I think it was just like brownie, but it was. I mean,
Actually, I think we shared a giant Rice Krispie treat.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, okay. But it's great. There are CMs or people at that restaurant to like take your tray and get you more drinks and stuff. So that's kind of different about this location. We did leave her a tip,
Yeah.
which I had forgotten about.
Only because she was taking care of us, not
Yeah.
the food service restaurants. Is there someone refilled your? Did they refill our drinks? I
Yeah,
think
because
so.
I had lemonade.
They refilled our drinks and took our
Yeah.
trays.
And they brought us our food.
If we needed more napkins.
Usually you have to wait for your food at quick services.
That's true, yes,
So
they
they
bring us
brought
our
us
food.
our food. So that was kind of nice. Number 3, be our guest at the Magic Kingdom for breakfast or lunch. This is a quick service location. Now, it is a little different because you do make dining reservations and you can place your order 30 days in advance through your My Disney Experience app. So that's kind of nice. But then you have to put it in your travel plans. You have to plan for it. Whereas a lot of quick service meals, I might put in there like, oh, we're going to eat here, but then that day we might change our mind. So that's the great thing about quick service.
Well, the reason everybody wants to eat there is because it's East Castle. And
Well, yeah.
You're
The environment.
You're paying for the scenery, you're paying for the environment, and it's Magic Kingdom. Good food. I mean, the lunch food was much better than the breakfast food.
Well, the first time that we ate there for breakfast,
They were in training. They were
they
still
were,
testing
yeah.
of breakfast.
so,
And my breakfast was cold.
so
It wasn't bad, it just
No.
wasn't my
and I love
temperature.
the pastry tray that they have for the breakfast also.
But you're considering doing breakfast again this next year.
Yeah, so I definitely want to try it out. Also, the breakfast has kind of a plus to it because you make your appointment for your advanced dining reservation 8 a.m. and the park doesn't open until 9 on that day because there's no extra magic hour, you get in the park a little early and you get to see the park without a ton of people. So that's kind of a plus. And it's a quick service, and it's not table service. So,
I had fish and soup, which was really good there.
yeah, lunch is good.
I've had several things for lunch there. I don't remember them all, but I don't think I've had anything bad.
We've had the braised pork. We've had it's like a carved roast beef sandwich. I always get the croque monsieur, which is like ham and bechamel with cheese, grilled cheese.
I don't know if I'd get that braised pork again. I don't know. I don't remember being a fan of that.
Wasn't like the highlight.
I like the prime rib sandwich or roast beef sandwich, what they had.
Yeah.
I would probably get that next time.
My dad, I know, when we went this last trip in June, July of 2016, he had like a turkey on baguettes, turkey sandwich on baguettes. And then they also have really cute little cupcakes. I don't know if they're really worth the price. They're really small compared to like some of the cupcakes you would get at other places for the same price, and they were so massive that you could share one.
Yeah.
So, but the gray stuff is really good.
Always gotta have the gray stuff.
But
I always get it.
I think it's something I can make at home.
You don't get it. I'm the one that always gets it.
Well, they have a lemon cupcake or a lemon tart sometimes. They change the menu, everywhere does, that I like. But I feel like it's just like overhyped with cream Oreo stuff. But it's still good, and it kind of puts you in the ambiance of being
another
happy,
thing. It's the great stuff.
The environment.
Yeah.
So, number 4 is also a Magic Kingdom.
Pecos Bills.
Pecos
we ate there this last time for the
Bills.
first time and really enjoyed it.
I love the toppings bar, like all the salsas and the cheese.
It was just 3 of us. We split away from your parents and had that was a really good dinner.
Yeah, I mean the fajitas, you could get either chicken or you could get like a.
Jackson was still 2 at that time, so he is, of course he still is now, but I like the shredded cheese, and shredded cheese is on the bar where I can just get a plate of shredded cheese, and he was so happy.
And the rice and the beans, those are all like just
of course, in chips,
everything.
he wanted chips too.
Plus, I thought it was cool. I'm not a huge guacamole fan, but you could get guacamole on a topping bar. Normally, that's like an additional cost, and so. Just for them to have that too. I mean, that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
They had these little mini churros with chocolate dipping sauce. It was really good.
And it made it nice that I left my hat there, and I went back like 2 hours later.
And they still had it.
Not that long ago, maybe not that long, but they
still
had it for me. Luckily.
But it was still, I really liked it. Definitely a place I think we'll go back again.
Oh yeah, I would definitely
on another trip. Number 5 is our only place at Hollywood Studios. Starring Rolls.
Great breakfast.
I just they're only open for breakfast and lunch. It's one of those places that they have, it's more of like a deli bakery. The sandwiches are massive. You could share that and a cupcake. The Butterfinger cupcake. We've had the cinnamon rolls, the Danishes. I mean, they have a good selection for breakfast and lunch. They're cold sandwiches, turkey, ham, roast beef, different things. I'm not sure if they have roast beef, but I've had ham. And they're just good. And it's for Hollywood Studios, we eat more table service at Hollywood Studios than quick service.
Because that's the best part. One of the best parts of Hollywood Studios.
There's not many.
We love to do Primetime Cafe. We love Side by Diner, and we love Mama Melrose.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we don't really eat quick service at Hollywood Studios.
So it's your best choice if you're staying in park and you're wanting either a snack or something to eat major.
If you're going early for breakfast, you want to get in that line for Toy Story Midway Mania before everybody else gets it. It's a good place to hit after that, where everybody else is going and getting in line for that. You can go grab some breakfast.
Yeah.
And number 6 would be
Primark Bakery au Cafe at Epcot in the Norway Pavilion.
We've eaten here every time.
Yeah, every time. This is, if we don't use a quick service credit, we're at least paying out of pocket because we do like this place. They have a ham and cheese and apple sandwich with golden raisins in it on a multigrain bread that's so good.
I love it, absolutely.
Ask them to warm it. They will. It's just super yummy. Then they have bakery items as well. Beverage items we like.
I get the horn or whatever.
The troll horn.
I don't know what it is, yeah. I get that every time. That's really good.
And they just have really good options here.
And at Carlsberg there.
Yeah, Carlsberg.
Along with the Carlsberg beer, you can't beat it.
Yeah, it's really good. Another one at Epcot in Germany is Summerfest. His favorite.
Yeah, well, I have to get it brought every time I'm there.
Yeah.
It's just a tradition to get it brought in October.
They've changed it up, though. You weren't a fan
Yeah, I don't remember the bun. The bun this last time was a little different. I don't remember it being like that. It was almost like on a roll. I did not like it at all.
But they added, like, paprika chips, which were kind of spicy. Those were pretty good. And then I always get an apple strudel with, it's like a lemon, not lemon.
Which is pretty big.
Vanilla. Like a vanilla caramel sauce. With more golden raisins. So, yeah, I'm a half eater. That's why, when we eat around the world, we kind of share our food and stuff. So, it's definitely, and you always get Oktoberfest.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. You gotta have a broad Oktoberfest.
It's kind of just one of our things when we're eating around the world. These are some of our major stops. Also, at the Germany Pavilion, there's a Werther's shop. So they have some really good options there as well. So, a resort near number 8. Yeah, number 8 is the Boardwalk Inn Villa, the Boardwalk Bakery.
7, actually.
It is?
Yep. This is number 7.
No, it's number 8.
Oh, because we did Summerfest. Oh,
yeah. This is number 8.
Sorry. Yes, Boardwalk Bakery.
Boardwalk Bakery. We actually stayed at the Boardwalk Inn Villas this last trip, and we ate breakfast here several mornings.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. I had the breakfast cone 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that, they give you a fork or a spoon, and if you have a 2-year-old like we did who just wants egg or bacon, he pretty much ate most of my cone because he was sitting on the stroller while we're taking the boat to Epcot or all the studios, and I would just feed him egg and bacon.
Well,
he was happy.
And what I loved is that they have pre-made breakfast sandwiches. It's like egg, bacon, and cheese on croissant or bagel or bread. But you can ask them and they'll change it out for you. Because I'm not a cheese fan on my breakfast sandwich. So, I would say, hey, can I get one without cheese? And they make me a fresh one no matter what. They also have the good cinnamon rolls, just like at Gaston's Tavern or at many of the breakfast places that are big and you can share. Jersey crumb cake was another one. Make sure you get it warmed, though. I did not. And I think it would have been better warmed. It was like a coffee cake. They also have lunch options. They had sandwiches and soups and
if you're staying at a resort, you don't need to get a drink because that's where the refillable mug station is at.
So make sure that if you're staying at a resort on property, well, you have to have them. You have to stay at a resort in order to get
if you're a resort guest, no need to buy a drink at the Boardwalk Bakery because that's where the refillable mug.
One great thing about if you're on the dining plan, you're using a quick service. A quick service credit is an entree and a drink. But if you're at the resort and you're eating at the quick service at the resort, you can exchange that drink for another side or a dessert, and then just use your refillable mug for your drink. So, it's just kind of a smarter idea. Yeah. So, like at breakfast time, if we were using quick service, we'd use our refillable mugs, so we'd get maybe like a side of fruit or a bakery item for later.
A side of fruit came with the breakfast cone.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
And that's what I usually end up eating because my cone was eaten by the 2-year-old.
But it was still,
it was pineapple and melon and
grapes,
kiwi.
But it was good, yeah.
It was good, yeah.
But, and also remember when you're using quick service credits that breakfast is your cheaper meal of the day. So a lot of times we paid out of pocket for breakfast and then used our quick service credits for lunch or if we were switching doing dinner. So just remember, breakfast is your cheapest meal of the day. So number 9 is back at Epcot.
Yorkshire County Fish Shop, which she's never eaten there, but I have to get fish almost every time.
This one's his.
And don't need the chips. Fish and chips, you can get the fish by itself, but I gotta have fish every time.
So again,
some of the best fish around.
Pay out of pocket for this one and just get the fish, and it's a little bit cheaper. And then we usually sit in the pub or stand in the pub and have some beverages.
Yes.
Krem's Cup is my drink of choice when we go.
Black and tan, Guinness.
Yeah, something
like that. Any of it. It's
pretty good. Obviously, you're paying out of pocket for all of those. But And then our last one is at Animal Kingdom, and it is Flame Tree BBQ. It's been a while since we've eaten here, but I love their rotisserie barbecue chicken.
Good barbecue. Probably one of the better barbecue places on all of Walt Disney World.
And most of the meals come with like baked beans and slaw of some sort, or French fries. So you can kind of choose which ones you want.
Because we had the ribs,
the rib, yeah, and that's another thing.
But
make sure
you didn't really eat the rotisserie because you want the ribs, so I ended up eating that.
Yeah, but make sure that you're like using your quick service credit at the best value, because like the rib and chicken meals like $16. It's
like the combo.
I mean, it's you're getting a good value, and you're trying to like make money from your quick service dining plan. I mean, you're gonna make money back. So if we spend $400 for the dining plan, in all the food you eat, you might have actually really spent $520. So you're making $120, or whatever. Might not be that significant. It really depends how you play the game of dining credit.
Well, you're getting.
It takes some work to do, but it can be done. Couple honorable mentions. Sleepy Hollow at Magic Kingdom. I love and have to have every time the fresh fruit waffle sandwich. It's not a snack and it's not a quick service. It's like $7 or $8. It's one of those things I pay out of pocket for, but I have to have it. It's super yummy.
Well, then and then another one we guessed on is Tavern, which is amazing. But the only bad thing is they got rid of the pork shoulder. Was it pork shoulder?
Pork shank.
Pork shank, which is one of the best things they had at Magic Kingdom.
They replaced it with turkey leg.
Very amazing. Yeah, turkey leg's good.
Just all the tendons in there.
I'm a pork guy. Grew up on a pig farm. The pork shank was awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. But LeFou's Brew is another good one. They have the cinnamon rolls as well for breakfast. And then our next honorable mention is also at Magic Kingdom. It's Columbia Harbor House. We haven't eaten there in a really long time, and I definitely think we're going to try it this trip in April. But it's something different. It's not just your regular. A lot of these places on our list are not just the regular burger chicken nugget, and that's okay sometimes. I mean, I know on our last trip we did hit up Electric Umbrella at Epcot, and that's good. Okay.
They're a really good burger.
I mean, Casey's Corner has some good hot dogs. We hit that up.
Yeah, it's all right.
It was okay. I mean, you get cotton candy too, which is kind of cool. But Columbia Harbor House is more seafood. You can get the fried shrimp, fish. The chicken nuggets, I think, are better.
And they have a dessert we really liked. I just don't remember what
it's like a chocolate cake, like a molten chocolate cake
type
thing.
I just don't remember what it was.
And they have lobster rolls. They just have a good amount of choices. So that is our top 10 list. Once again, Sunshine Seasons at Epcot, Wolfgang Cook Express at Disney Springs Marketplace, Be Our Guest at Magic Kingdom for breakfast or lunch, Pecos Bills at Magic Kingdom, Starring Rolls at Hollywood Studios, Kringla Bakery Au Cafe at Epcot in Norway, the Boardwalk Bakery at the Boardwalk Inn Villas, Summerfest in Germany, in Epcot, Yorkshire County Fish Shop, which is at the UK Pavilion, and Flame Tree BBQ at Animal Kingdom. So at least we have one at every park. But the majority, Epcot and Magic Kingdom. It's just kind of, I mean, but that's where you're going to spend most of your time. So having multiple choices, I think, is the best way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I hope you really enjoyed our top 10 quick services. And make sure that you comment what's your favorite quick service place. Maybe it's something we haven't tried and
let us know.
We need to go. We need to try it out and see.
Give us some tips.
If it's better than what we've tried. Comment, subscribe, check us out on Twitter and our blog. Have a great day.